Hi everyone, Alison Roberts here from Kingston, Jamaica, and I am back with another tag. Tag means talk about grace. Today's tag theme is delay does not mean denial. It is stated in Isaiah 40 verse 31 that they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. So it's a desire for the people of God to really wait upon the Lord, because the things of the Lord they're greater. They are for us because God knows us. He created us. He has the manual. I remember growing up, as a teenage Christian woman girl, and I made some life decisions for myself, the plan. That's what I would call it, the list and the plan. So, by age 25, you'll be married and, start having children at 27. Those plans, your career will be taken off and your husband is successful. All those plans. I remember reaching the age of 27 and was looking back and I'm thinking, the plan and the list did not make any sense. At age 25 or 23, that I thought I was wanting to be married, I was nowhere ready for submit to no man. And that would have been disobedience to God. There are just so many things in life that we want to experience, or that we say that we want, or think that we want in that time. But as the time that you prescribed has passed, you kind of feel like, what's happening, Lord? It's a delay. But then a lot of the times, looking back, I realized that I was not ready for those things. This week in particular, I got a revelation from the Lord, and it really changed my perspective on a lot of things in life. And looking at that, there were things that I can think of that I personally wanted to achieve by now, or wanted to experience by now, and I know that in the state that I was prior to the revelation, I could not appreciate, I could not have maintained those things that I had desired. And when I thought about the process, I was just so happy in my spirit that the things that I had wanted to happen by now did not happen, because to be honest, I was not ready. At the time, I didn't think that I was ready. I was thinking, God, you promised me this, you said this, Lord, and you haven't done it. What's happening? Am I doing something wrong? What's wrong with me? What's wrong? Is there something I should be doing? And it's like a whole different level of confusion and stuff that had manifested. But now looking back, I realized I was completely not ready. So there's a blessing in delay. Sometimes we don't want to hear that a lot of the times, especially if we have plans and timelines. But a lot of times there's a blessing in delay, because a lot of times if you have not grown or are not mature enough in Christ, or in whatever the area is, you will not be able to appreciate and receive the gifts that God has for us. A lot of us mismanage relationships when we get them too early. We mismanage wealth when we get it too early. We mismanage fame and success when we get it too early. So a lot of the times when we want these things, relationship, fame, success, it is from a selfish place where I paid my dues, I've worked hard, and I should be here by now. But in thinking and in receiving that revelation from the Lord this week, I realized that if what I'm seeking is to give God glory, His timing would be the best timing for me to experience those things. Because if it's not about me, I can't make a list. I can't create a timeline. God, the creator of all things, who has called me into His service, He's the one who knows when He should allow me to experience the things that He has for me. What it has brought me to a point of me realizing that I need to grow in faith. If God says it, He will do it, but He will do it in His timing. So I encourage you, tag team, to wait upon the Lord, and don't wait with bated breaths of disappointment, or wait thinking that God didn't say what He said. build up your faith in the most holy faith so that you know in yourself that God has spoken to you. A lot of times for us, the things that God has said over our lives is not things that we were actually thinking about. And so his timeline, his plan, his schedule is what's best for us, and that will enable us to receive the gifts of truth and of wisdom. And at that point when we receive it, we'll be able to handle it. I encourage you all to start seeking wisdom, seeking knowledge about the things that you are waiting on, the things that you are holding on to the prophetic on in relation to, if it's a relationship, if it is some success in business, or it is in ministry. If the Lord has said it, it shall come to pass. And so we need to grow in faith, and we need to grow in strength and skill while we wait on the Lord, because he will renew our strength, because we do get weary in waiting. I'm not gonna tell you that yes, I know that God said I'm gonna do this, God said I'm gonna do that, and you know, you don't see there's such a disconnect from where I am now to where God is calling me to be, and I don't see how I'm gonna get there. But as I wait on God, I trust that he will allow me to. There are so many, I didn't think I was going to get here that I am now from wherever I was before. So if you can look back and just celebrate the victories, it should give you an indication of strength and peace to know that he did this before, him can do anything else. God is not limited by time, space, or ability. He needs a willing heart and feet that are ready to move and hands that are ready to work. Because it's not a fairy tale that he's just going to drop it into your lap. We have things to do. And so just know that even though the vision tarry, it will come to pass. Delay does not mean denial. Have a great week, tag team, and I love talking to you guys about grace, the grace that God extends to me, that brings me wisdom daily, that brings me truth, that brings me to a place of reflection and experiencing God's love. And I hope you will, hold on. You who feel like, especially this week, like you want to give up, you're frustrated, you think that God said this but I'm not seeing it, did I hear him, did I not? Just hold on to your faith, hold on to God. He can be trusted when nobody else can. So tag team, believe on the promises of God. If you have a word of prophecy, hold on to it and work, because you know what this prophetic word takes to manifest. Start putting those things in place, because you have a role to play. I love you, tag team, and have an awesome week. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your feedback. And, I aim to be better, to just bring the message of God. Anything that he's sharing with me that has changed my life or helps me, I want to share it with you. Have an awesome week. Thank you.